Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Mars Survival. Since the last episode, I've done a little bit of work off camera. I've been grinding away. Oh, God, that's a massive lag spike. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that happened. Anyway, as you can see, I have a new marker over here called Hydrogen Station. That is the other mining outpost I originally marked. The DBS lookout tower is there, which I'm probably going to tear that down and get rid of it altogether. I've done a little bit more with this thing, shaping. It needs more work. It's still ugly. It'll stay ugly for a while. I might have to make a whole new one. Honestly, have no idea what I'm going to do this episode. I didn't really make a plan. I fell in the hole. The iron mine is actually turned off right now because I don't really need it. I have a way more iron right now than I'm actually going to use. But, oh god, another lag spike. Why is it lagging so hard? That's so weird. But anyways, yeah, over here, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do here. I'm thinking I might make a second greenhouse. This one's okay. I really was thinking I might try and figure out how to do the auto harvesting setup in here, but I don't know if I'm going to bother. But I'm thinking maybe a second greenhouse in this area somewhere. Yeah, I'm trying to decide how I'm going to expand this base. But let's take a little trip. I have to go back over to that mining outpost at some point and set up some things. But let's take a little drive in the rover here. I'm going to head over to the hydrogen station. You can see the solar panel from here. I've only put one solar tower on it. It's only got one mining or one drill operational. So we're going to go from there. But I don't know if I'm going to add more or not. As it stands right now, it's just one, and I think that'll be plenty for my needs. The way these go, the mining is slow. I will say that, but that's okay. I don't mind the mining being a little slow. I'm learning event controllers. To be honest, I have never done event controllers, so it's kind of a learning process for me. But I've got three set up on this right now. I might have to add more and change the way I did some things, but as you can see, this is what I've got. I've got my solar tower with the custom turret controller. I have one large cargo. I set up the I set up two of the lab O2H2 gens because they look cool. And I've got two large hydrogen tanks here. I have a space cut out here. I was thinking of adding either more hydrogen tanks or possibly a couple of oxygen tanks over here, but I don't really need the oxygen tanks. But yeah, so the drill is drilling away, but I have these event controllers set up, and I'm gonna go here because I'm in the shade. So if I go to the event controllers, I have the one for the solar tower. That's my control tower turret or custom turret controller for that. But then I have this one for the tanks. So when the tanks hit 100%, it shuts off the H2O2 gens. At least I believe I have it set to shut off the H2O2s. I'm not even sure. Yeah, it shuts off the H2O2 generators. And then I have this one in the cargo. So when the cargo hits over 95% full, it shuts off the drill. And I have one for the battery. So when the battery is under 30%, it shuts off the drill so that the drills can actually, or the batteries can actually recharge. this tower, I don't know what I did with this tower differently. I'm not quite sure what I did differently with this tower. I think it was the way I placed these, actually, that makes this tower a little odd. But it's working. Once that sun goes down a little lower, though, they're not going to track it perfectly. I did put some lights on this thing as well, so it is visible. Might have more lights around, but there is that. But yeah, I want to go to the other mining base and set up event controllers on it, so that, you know, same idea, so that when the batteries are fully charged or low on charge, they it shuts off the drills so that it doesn't, you know, drain them completely. But you know, there's a lot of stuff around me right now, and it's kind of stressing me out. I think I need a better way of fighting these ships, but I also want to do I need some kind of defense around all of my bases, some towers to actually help with the defense of the bases, because I got a feeling the assert one might send drones at some point, and then some of these ships that are flying over, if they get too close, they might eventually send drones, so that's another issue. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a plan for what I'm going to build next. Come up with an idea anyways. This room here is in there, but it's not set up properly. There's nothing there. It's just an empty room at the moment, and I think I'm going to change that. Nope. There we go. Gotta line this thing up properly. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to set up some stuff in that other room eventually. I'm not quite sure what I'm setting up in there yet. But you know, it is what it is. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back, and when I have more of a plan of what I want to accomplish for this episode. Alrighty guys, I am back, and I've gone over to the mining outpost. I've set up a couple of event controllers over there, and I've come back here and I've decided I'm going to set up a programmable block. There's a new program that I don't even know how it works. So, do I want that there? Man. I think I'm just going to do this. I might put 2 up here. I don't know if I need both. So we're going to put up the programmable block here. So what I'm thinking is I need an inventory sorting setup. And I think I need to build a better storage room as well. But I need a bigger containers at this point. But yeah, what I need to do is... we need to look for... Don't need that. Content. We're going to run... hold on. Edit. Browse scripts. So, normally I would use Izzy's inventory management. But, why are my scripts not loading? That's weird. Why are my scripts not loading? I have installed a new one. It's called Goat. But for some reason they're not loading. None of my scripts are loading. This is weird. I had this issue when I was doing some testing. Actually. Apparently it's doing the same here as it did there. This is unfortunate. My scripts exist. Oops, wrong. I can't even spell goat. Hello? You skipped the, this is... Look. I'm subscribed to it already. Huh. Yeah, so there's a new one out called Goat Sorter, and I don't know where the heck it is, and I hate it. Why are my scripts not loading? There we go. Oh, now they loaded. That's so weird. Okay. We're gonna click OK on this. Now, hold on. So what I want to do, I need to go back into that script. Machine managing, I don't want that. I need... This will do the sorting, but it also will do... It'll also do auto crafting. Adjustable display tags. Here we go. Tag for the main auto crafting panel. So I just gotta name one of them auto crafting. Okay. Don't need a log screen. Don't need a status screen. Public static string multi LCD tags goat. This one. This is the inventory screen. This is the one I need. I don't know if I need that whole line like that though. Okay, we're gonna just copy this line first. Why am I'm not very bright when it comes to this. Okay, this needs to go. So I need to go into my LCDs. This panel. I think I put this here. Maybe not. Not quite what I want. Back into the LCD. I think it's... I don't need those. Not working. Okay. And the other one I need is... What was it? Auto crafting. Now, the auto crafting one is going to be a little different. Probably. I don't know if I need the brackets, to be honest. I think that might be part of the problem. I could be wrong. Okay. Oh, wait. The auto crafting one is working. Well, that's weird. So why is this one not working? Okay, so this is working. I might have to make some adjustments to it, but it is working. It exists. I might have to change the, I might have to change the font size on it to make it work better. But that does work. Let's see. Yield per craft, don't worry about that. Craft items, disassemble items. I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now. I need to change some numbers, but for now I think I'm just gonna leave it with what's in there. That's fine. this is the one that I have the issue with. So why is that not working? Oh, I know what it is. 100%. I left those. See if it works. See if it populates now. Apparently not. That's interesting that it put that on the screen right there. Can I recompile this and see if it sorts itself out here? I have no container named ammo, obviously. I need a container named consumables. Okay, that's fine. This one's not working as intended, though. So how do I fix that issue? Let me check. Go back into here. Usually these scripts tell you everything you need to know. Oh god, that's too far down. Colorblind settings, don't care. This one. Auto crafting is set. Information, public stage, string, multi-LCD. I'm not worried about that. Tag for LCD can be used as container indicators. Oh. Oh, hold on. Might be this one that I need. So we go to this one. And let's change this to that, maybe? Nope. That is not doing what I expected at all. See, that's not working because that's only doing one container. Alright, well, I'll have to figure that one out off camera. But, as you can see, it is nighttime. Obviously, I need more storage. Because if I come back through here... Oh, by the way, my food's probably grown by now. But if I come back through here... Yeah, those are ready to be harvested. And I look at my cargo container. This one is pretty much... This one's okay. Might need to rename this. If I just show these ones, where is it? Refinery's doing okay. If I just type in cargo. So I've got 2 cargo terminals. But then I've got this one that's components. It's about half full. But if I look at my ores one, my ores ingots one is completely full. And, yeah, that needs to be dealt with. So, I need a large container for ores and ingots. And then I need probably a couple. I don't need large containers for food. So I need one for components and one for ores and ingots. So, let's, hold on. Where am I? Need 7. We're gonna go large industrial. Grab enough for 2. Let's go outside. Take a look around real quick. See if I can figure out a spot where I can put 2 large cargo containers that make sense. I don't want to block the windows, which the same would happen over here if I put it here. Let's see. I have... This one's the one that runs down to my drill down there. Do I want to go this way then? What if I put a cargo area on this side? What I would need to do is figure out...
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
So there's a connector right there. This junction. I'm gonna go with a reinforced conveyor tube. I'll bring it up here so I know which way I'm putting it. So we're gonna... I need steel plates. Of course I need steel plates. I'm not going in here to do this. That would be really silly of me. Open that up and kill all my plants. Alright, hold on. Stab it! Let's put some of that away. And then... grab... I need some steel plate. God dang. There we go. Alright, so let's figure this out. We're gonna bring this out here. Crazy part is I'm gonna have to weld these up as I go. And of course they're on separate sides, so there's that. And this one's not gonna be buried, but I'm gonna weld it up anyways. Let's see. Do I just put a curve here? No, I need to come out at least one more block. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go curved. Which way is this curve gotta go? It's gotta go like that. And then I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go with a T-junction right here. Like so. And then 1, 2, and then just go with another curve right here. Like so. I think this will work. Okay, grab some more resources. Hold on. Do I have... No, I need more steel plates on me as well. Let's run back over here. Oop, I'm stuck. I know there's got to be a better way to do this, but... Oh, I need more steel plate. Hold on. Okay, a couple extra steel plates. Probably way more than I need. But what I want to do is I'm going to fill this here. I'm not 100% certain I've laid these out all the way to where they need to be, but get this welded up before I miss something. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to this control panel, and we're gonna go one there, one there. Looks like I set those up just right. Need you, and I need you. I don't know if I can pull stuff through that inventory or not, so I'm not even going to try. Probably can't. Alright, let's get these welded up. So one of these is going to get named ores and ingots. The other one is going to get named components.
Energy low.
Of course, my energy is low now. Let's see. So... oh, god dang it. This. Ores. Ingots. And this one is going to be components. Alright, check the inventories. So this one I might actually, I'm gonna leave this one the way it is for now. Oh, it looks like it sorted all the food and stuff into here at least. Okay. Next is, do I have that named correctly is the question. That's weird that that's a component, but okay. Okay, let's check something. Where's the small one that I have named ores and ingots? And see if I remove the name off of it, if it helps. The naming convention might be different than I'm used to, because I'm used to Izzy's, so this might not work as intended. Nope, it's sorting all the ores in. Or at least trying to. It pulled the ice in. Oh, I wonder if I gotta... hold on.
Energy critical.
Boom. Alright, nice. Components now. This might be... I mean, it might be a simple case of I have to rename this other one that's already named component. This one. Let's go and remove that and see what happens. Bam. It sorts that out nicely. Perfect. Next question is... okay, irrigation system is still pulling in ice. So that seems to be working now. Let's go... whoop. Go in here. I know I have way more doors than I need. That's all. Yeah, see, I still want to know what I need to do with this one, because it's still not right. Why is that not right? Let's check. God dang it. There's so much in this that I need to look for, and it's kind of annoying me at the moment. But okay, let's go in here. We'll go edit this again. Okay, so that's fine. Uranium, I don't have to worry about that. O2H2, I'm not really having to worry about that. But this one does the irrigation system, so yeah, it'll hold at least 10,000 in the irrigation system at all times, which is good. Auto crafting feature is fine. Tags for making reactors, assemblers, refineries, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm not worried about that right now. Fine ores. Yes. Crafting ingots if you only have a survival kit, no refineries. That's fine. Adjustable tags for containers. Okay, so to ignore the given inventory completely, I can lock it. That's fine. Okay. Hidden to set it to not count them when it counts inventory. That's fine. No sorting, so I can set the... Okay, yeah, that's fine too. Okay, so if I put no goat on the connectors on my ship, it won't sort them. That's fine too. That's all working. I just need to know current script status. I don't know if I need to put this because it's not a multi-panel LCD. It's this one is the one I'm interested in. Tag for LCDs to be used as inventory screens is inventory, but for some reason I'm gonna try this again. I feel like it's that one, but it's not really doing what I thought. And this one's container level, so okay, so we go to this LCD and we change this back to this. And it does not work. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look at this up and figure out why that's not doing what I want it to do. But for now, I'm okay. Now, let's see what it's telling me I don't have. I need a container for ingredients. And a container for consumables. So consumables and ingredients, seeds, tools, ammo. Why is it saying I don't have those is the question, though. Like, I should have those, right? Like, this should count. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if it's because they're not named with capitals. Tools. This one I'm going to change the name to consumables. Now see if it tells me I have those. Ammo's fine. So ingredients and seeds are the only ones I don't have right now, which is fine by me. Consumables is fine. Yep, everything's working. Okay, so I need one of these containers to be marked consumables. Or, I mean, seeds. Or ingredients and seeds, probably, but... Okay, so... What if we do this one and I'll go... Ingredients... and seeds. Are you happy? You are now happy. Okay. So now I'm just going to need to figure out why I can't get an actual inventory list. And then I can go through this too and, you know, I can worry about crafting and stuff. I mean, right now I have more than enough of everything. Like if I set this to say 250 construction components, I can leave that. I can set that to 1,000. Detector components, I don't really need to worry about that one. This one I don't really need either. Girders, set that to 200. Oh, not 2,000, 200. That's fine. Set that to 1,000. This probably doesn't need to be as many as I have already as it is. Let's just change that to 400. Motors. Nope. Set that to 500. Power cells, I don't need 400 power cells all the time. Let's see, if I go 240, that's enough to build 3 batteries. That I'll have 3 batteries. That I'm not worried about. Reactor components, not worried about. Small tubes, I probably don't need this many small tubes either. Let's see, it's 32 per solar cell. So, trying to think, 320 would be 10, enough for 10 solar cells at all times. So let's set it to 6 or 8, or that'll be 5 power solar cells at all times. Steel plates, I want to have a minimum of 5,000 steel plates on hand at all times. Superconductors, no. This I'm not too worried about. Seeds, I kind of want to have 10 of every seed at all times. Actually, you know what? I want 8 of every seed at all times because... Oh, that. I gotta go craft up a couple extra seeds, but that'll be fine. Now this I'm not gonna adjust. I'm gonna leave these all at 0 for now. There's some seeds that I'm definitely gonna have to, I have to go make because I don't have any on hand right now. And I think a couple of these aren't even showing up because it doesn't recognize them. So, potatoes. Okay, so if I go look at seeds, what do I have? Yeah, the coffee and the potatoes aren't showing up because it just doesn't understand. That is a lot of algae. Those could probably be turned off for a while. So yeah, it doesn't recognize the coffee beans and it doesn't recognize the... oh, shoot. It doesn't recognize the potatoes. So those ones I will have to manually take care of. But... that... and it's got those already. And I believe this was growing currently anyways, fruit, yeah. So I'll have to get fruit seeds myself, or at least set those up. So let's get these in. Set those up. Let's see, throw those in there. Production. Seeds. That should be good. Now, I go back in here. Let's check what the auto crafter is telling me. Right, okay. So, fruit seeds. This one. Oh, there it is. We're going to set that to 8. Click OK. Might take a minute for it to update. I'm not quite sure what it's currently... oh, there's a little marker on it. I'm wondering if that means it's crafting. Alright, let's check the production, actually. What is being crafted? Yeah, it's crafting. I don't need that many computers. What in the world? What did I do with that? Hold on. 2,500 computer. Why did I set that to 2,500? Dang. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into my industrial assembler here, and I'm going to set the disassembling and see if it disassembles some of this stuff down to the limit it's supposed to be at. I just want to know if it'll work, or if it just does it on its own, or if I have to set that up. I mean, it seems to be doing something. No. Currently, no. It is not disassembling anything, so... Alright, well, I'll figure that part out, and I'll figure this part out. I think what I'll do, though, is I'll call this an episode for now. It's been a long... that took a lot longer than I was hoping. Obviously, this whole room... This is my was a temporary setup. I need to build a much larger setup, I think. So, what I want to do, come out here real quick. Obviously, I've got these two going now. I might have to do something with this as far as, you know, covering it up and making it look better. But, yeah, I'm definitely thinking another greenhouse at some point, but for now that should be fine. I want to turn those algae off. I think when I get to a certain point I have to turn them off. They just make way too much. So I think what I'll do right now, algae. Wow, what? Oh, they're hidden. That's what's going on. I'm going to create a group. Like so. I'm going to save that group. We're just going to toggle those off. Because I don't think I need that much algae right now. I have almost 1,000 stored up. That should be fine. Yeah, I'll have to go through and I'll have to rename some stuff. Set some, you know, set everything up a little better. But I think that'll be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And of course, always leave comments. Let me know what you think I should do differently, maybe. If there's anything I should consider building next. You know, leave that in the comments. And I will see you all in the next episode.